Right, gentlemen, we go to the next rule now. Rule 18, responsibility between vessels. Somebody do the honors, please start reading.
Rule 18, responsibilities between vessels. Except where rules 9, 10 and 13 otherwise require. Paragraph A. A power-driven vessel underway shall keep out of the way of a vessel not under command, a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver, a vessel engaged in fishing, a sailing vessel.
Right, so first is except where 9, 10, 13 otherwise require. And you saw in 9, 10 and 13 basically there was something known as exceptions. Like in 13, in 9, 10 there was something like not to impede, which was discussed in 8 F1, 2, 3, F1 in particular. And in 13 it says notwithstanding anything contained in the rules of this part, etc. Right? So that's when we saw that an overtaking vessel, even if she is sailing or a fishing vessel, would have to keep clear of a power-driven vessel if she is overtaking a power-driven vessel. Similarly, a vessel not under command or ram, again if overtaking a power-driven vessel, will have to keep clear of the power-driven vessel. So that is there. That is why here it says except where 9, 10, 13 otherwise require. Any power-driven vessel shall keep out of the way of not under command, ram, fishing, sailing. Right? Because these vessels will have some restriction in their maneuverability which power-driven vessel will not have. Right? So, except in those cases, otherwise, normally a power-driven vessel will keep clear of the other vessels. Next, B part.
Part B. A sailing vessel underway shall keep out of the way of a vessel not under command, a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver, a vessel engaged in fishing.
So now he is talking of a sailing vessel. Obviously, a sailing vessel will have more maneuverability without his not under command, ram, fishing, etc. So he is expected to keep clear of these, but not of power-driven vessels. Right?
Part C. A vessel engaged in fishing when underway shall, so far as possible, keep out of the way of a vessel not under command, a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver.
Okay. So now here he is talking of a fishing vessel, and fishing vessel when underway, obviously, because if he is at anchor or if he is not underway, that means if he is not underway means he is at anchor, isn't it, basically. Right? It doesn't say making way. Whenever he is underway, his engines would be ready, and so far as possible, he says, so far as possible shall keep out of the way of. Number 1 is not under command, and number 2, just never able to maneuver. So a fishing vessel is expected to have more maneuverability despite his obstructions, fishing gear, etc., which is actually restricting his maneuverability, but he would be having more maneuverability without his NUC and RAM. So, but then it also says so far as possible, so it is not a 100% obligation like earlier for power-driven and sailing vessels that we had. Yeah, next.
Part D. Point 1. Any vessel other than a vessel not under command or a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver shall, if the circumstances of the case admit, avoid impeding the safe passage of a vessel constrained by her draft, exhibiting the signals in Rule 28.
Now he says any vessel other than
Not under command,
etc. So those restricted vessels are out. Shall, as far as possible, avoid impeding the passage of
vessel
constrained by draft. And this avoid impeding we had discussed in detail when we did 8F1. So if necessary, you can watch that video once again, and you will get clarity on that. Any further doubts, you can always write back to me or ask me. I'm always available. Next.
Point 2. A vessel constrained by her draft shall navigate with particular caution, having full regard to special conditions.
So now constrained by draft also doesn't mean that he can, just because I'm constrained by draft, I can do anything. No, you got to navigate with caution, giving special regard to your condition. So you know you are having some restriction, you got to respect that and navigate accordingly. Right? So there is some obligation in you also to be careful.
Part E. A seaplane on the water shall in general keep well clear of all vessels and avoid impeding their navigation. In circumstances, however, where risk of collision exists, she shall comply with the rules of this part.
Now, if you remember in Rule 3, we spoke about definitions. And a vessel, we said anything used or capable of being used as a means of transportation on water. So, seaplane also comes under that definition. It is a vessel. And of course, it says generally it should not impede the passage of other vessels. So, that's an additional obligation. But otherwise, normal steering sailing rules apply. So, a seaplane also is bound to abide by all these rules. There is no special privilege given to him. On the contrary, an additional obligation that in general he shall not impede the safe passage of the vessels. Right? So, it's an add-on obligation actually.
Part F. Point 1. A WIG craft, when taking off, landing and in flight near the surface, shall keep well clear of all other vessels and avoid impeding their navigation.
The idea here again is very clear. The wing-in craft which is there, especially when he is taking off and landing, he should not be impeding the passage, or he should not become an issue. I mean, he is doing something special, yes, but that is his requirement. He should not be disturbing the other traffic around. So they say he should, in general, not impede the passage of other vessels. Right? Yeah.
Point 2. A WIG craft operating on the water surface shall comply with the rules of this part as a power-driven vessel.
Again, same thing. Wing-in craft or WIG comes under the definition of vessel. And since he is powered, it's a power-driven vessel. Same thing for seaplanes, they are power-driven vessels. This is also a power-driven vessel. And if there is any risk of collision, the normal rules will apply for him as well. He is also expected to keep clear just like any other vessel. So no special provisions given to them. Right? Yeah. Anything else there? That's it? Yeah. Rule 18. The responsibility between vessels. Any doubts? Anybody now? Any questions? Quite a straightforward rule, isn't it? Yeah. Any questions? Anybody? Nothing? Okay. Thank you.